Welcome back to the New Modelers Army channel. I'm Dave. I think this is episode 4 in What's in the Box, and recently just received an order from HLJ, and like I said in one of my previous videos, the summertime is really a big time for releases, so we actually do have a couple of big kits in this recent order. So the first kit we have isn't actually a kit at all, it's a figure. And this is Ashigura Stormtrooper from the movie realization series from Bandai, Tamashii Nations and Disney. And this has been on pre-order for a really long time. I do believe they released Vader first, but I have an affinity for Stormtroopers. And inside the box here we have a long time ago, a galaxy far, far away. We have some instructions on how to change the hands and use the weapons. And here he is. I think it's a really amazing way to combine samurai and Star Wars together, and I think he looks really, really good. I'll put some pictures up on the Facebook page so you can take a look, and I'll put a link in the description below to HLJ's website where I picked him up from. But yeah, he's really cool. I'm looking forward to getting him out of the box and putting him on display. Next we have Gundam, and it's kind of a big month for Gundam releases. Here we have the Zaku 2 high mobility type Principality of Zeon. And this you can make one of two characters from the Origin series. It's got this really nice blue, and it has markings, like I said, for two of the characters. And I do believe there's weapons enough for two as well. So here we have a nice purple. Looks pretty good, and some white, or sort of really more like an off-white, looks like for the thighs and for the feet. And then we have a bunch of stickers and some more purple pieces for his arms, or their arms. It's a shame I couldn't order more than one, but it was limited to one per customer, because I would like to have built both types so we could see some of the differences. I guess there's not really many differences. I think it's just weapons and a couple of different markings, but the suits are almost identical, so that will be cool to build. Don't think I'm going to paint it. I think I'm just going to build it straight out of the box. MS-06R-1A Zaku 2. Very cool. And we're going to have a little bit more Gundam here, and this is one of the build series weapons, and this is a giant Gatling gun, and it looks pretty big. It looks pretty cool. And there's a couple of ways you can display it. I think you can put it on a tripod, or you can actually have it in the Gundam's hand. Yeah, there you go. You put it on a tripod. So I picked that up too. Would be a nice weapon for a custom Gundam in the future sometime. And that's for 1/44. It'd be cool if they would make one for an MG. Then it really would be a giant Gatling gun. Next we have a continuation of the parts for the F-14D Tomcat, and I'll open this one first. This is the model graphics parts for the Tomcat. This is number 2 of 3, so we got that. And then this is the SA Scale Aviation set, which is all of the weapons. We'll just open that up and take a little look. So there you are, we have sidewinders and aim. We have the brackets to put the weapons on, and then we also have decals for that. So we have both of the magazines. SA magazine, Scale Aviation, is really, really cool. Actually shows the weapons that we just received, on how to put them together, how to paint them. We have the AIM 7, the AIM 54, we have the AN AAQ 25, and we have the AIM 9 or Sidewinder. So we have the Phoenix, the Sparrow, the Sidewinder, and the Lantern. How cool that is. That's an actual model, which I guess is on the cover, but it's in, you can see it in full, looks like it's in full flight. And then we have Model Graphix. This is August 2015, and we have a really nice Yamamoto on the front cover. I would love to be able to build that ship in a large scale. And it looks like it's a kit made by Fujima. What scale that is? 1/700 scale. That doesn't look like it's 1/700 scale. It looks like it's more like 1/350, the amount of detail on that, but apparently it's 1/700 scale. Somebody did an amazing job of putting that together. And here they are inside of the magazine. I think adding all the detail for like the masts and you know, the wiring really brings the kit to get the battleship together. I do have a Second World War 1/350 scale Tamiya Prince George, sorry, King George to put together. I think it'd be like oh look what else is going here. Biker Scout, Speed Biker. Anyway, so those are the magazines that came with the models, or the models that came with magazines. We have another one in the Star Wars Bandai series. This is the 1/12 scale Scout Trooper on speeder bike. We have the traditional white Scout, though I'm going to do a custom paint job on this. We have stickers. We have the main body for the bike itself. It looks pretty good. And this is a separate stand, like if you just wanted to display the Biker Scout on his own. And then we have some of the inner workings of the Biker Scout there. We have another stand, and this is really if you want to display the Biker Scout on the bike. And we have decals, and we have engine parts. And I'll put a close-up shot of this on the Facebook page. And then of course the instructions, and you can see here on the back him on and off the bike. And these are probably exactly like all of the other Star Wars instructions that we've seen. They look pretty good. So Yeah, he's going to get a custom paint job, being that it is 1/12 scale, and I think it deserves a little extra attention to be able to really bring that out, especially on the bike. I mean, that bike has got to look dirty and beat up. I'm going to do the same for the biker scout. So to the last model here, we have, believe it or not, a 1/44 scale HG Gundam, and this is the Gundam G Self Assault Pack. And basically what it is, it's a Gundam with a giant pack on his back, and the pack is bigger than the Gundam itself, so it has like this huge pack with all these weapons on. Actually comes with a stand, and looks pretty cool. They have a whole bunch of stickers there, a lot more than usual. Nice white. And this is probably all the inner parts, I think, for the backpack. And you can see, hopefully on here, there's a whole bunch of missile pods, and that's actually part of a stand. This actually almost looks like an MG, a big MG kit. We have some nice looking yellow. Looks like some more parts perhaps for the backpack. And then the backpack and the Gundam itself are in this really nice red. I do like this. Originally I was thinking of painting this, but I think maybe just a coat of, you know, like matte varnish, just seal in the decals or stickers, and got some poly caps there. Little unusual. We got even more stickers, and then that must be the base. We got a whole bunch more stickers in there, probably for the pack itself. More pieces for the pack, and it looks like even more pieces for the pack. A couple of FX parts, and then quite a big set of instructions. I guess as it should be. You can see here on the back, you have the pack can be displayed separately, and then you can attach the Gundam to it. So that'll be really cool to do, be able to do that. So we've got, looks like pack, 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 pack. Some Gundam, a little bit of Gundam over here. Looks like pack, 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 and then the rest of the Gundam. So you can see there's quite a few pieces to that, the assault pack. I guess as it should be. That looks really cool. I do like the grey, though I may spray that with a matte black. Just so it stands out a little bit better. That's what was in the box. We have some new Gundam to build. We have the 1/12 scale Scout Trooper, Biker Scout. We have the Ashigura Stormtrooper, along with the rest of, well, nearly all of the pieces for the model Graphix 1/72 F14D Tomcat. And as always, I'll put pictures on the Facebook page, and there'll be links in the description below for these products on the HLJ website. And as always, thank you for watching the New Modelers Army channel.